folks, good morning YouTube. Today's gonna be my first attempt at cooking a Boston butt on my ugly drum smoker. Sorry if my voice sounds a little scratchy, but it is very early. I'm starting this at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, there it is, 8 pounds. I'm gonna take it out of the package, wash it up, dry it off, and then I'm going to put some rub on it. I'll show you that in a few minutes. Thanks. Alright folks, there it is. First attempt at the, like I said, pulled pork, Boston butt. It's all rubbed up. Put a thin layer of yellow mustard on it, and then my own spice rub, like a Kansas City style rub I made myself. And like I said, 5:20 in the morning. What's going on right now? I will be posting you throughout the day. Alright folks, I got the butt on. Just had the temperature on the smoker was between about 230, 235. So, I mean, I just lifted the cover so it dropped. But there's the butt. And I'm gonna actually just touch up the rub a little bit on there. So just bear with me while I sprinkle some more rub. Alright, it's looking good. Alright, I got it off to one side because later on I'm actually gonna, on this side, I'm gonna make some homemade baked beans to go along with it. And I'll show you that when I get that going. Alright, I'm gonna give this about 3-4 hours before I look at it again. Alright, I'll keep you updated. Alright folks, it's been about 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours since I put it on, the pulled pork. I'm going to take a look at it. Oh, let's see what we got here. Alright. She's looking good. I'm going to actually spray it down right now with some apple juice to keep it moist. And then I'm going to maybe just touch it up with rub a little bit. Just stand by. Sorry, folks. If I can get the bottle to open. There we go. Spray it down all over. Keep it nice and moist. Okay. Touch it up with a little more rub. Get a nice bark on it. Just a little bit. Okay. Alright. I'm also going to put the temp probe in it now, so I can monitor the temperature of the meat. And I'll be checking back on it, shortly. Okay? Alright folks, it's about 10:30. So we're into this about a little more than 4.5 hours I've got it on. I'm going to spray it for a second time. Keep it moist. some apple juice. It's looking really good. Let me just come around this way. Got some nice color on it. Right now the internal temperature on it's about 145. So it's looking good. I'm probably going to be getting ready to prep the beans and put them on in maybe another hour or so. Alright. The drum smoke has been doing awesome. It's been doing great. Okay, I'll be back. Alright folks, I'm gonna this is my first attempt at making homemade baked beans. So again, I'm recording this by myself, so you know, I'm gonna try to do the best I can, but I'm gonna walk you through it. Like I said, first time making them. Kind of looked at some recipes online, and I kind of came up with my own concoction. So I'm gonna start that right now. Alright, what I got is, I got 2 cans of, these are already, you know, cooked beans. Got 2 cans of red and 2 cans of white, so I'm going to actually add that to the pan with the liquid. So, get them all out of there. Alright, one. Alright. Got a can of white. Now you can use whatever beans you want, I would assume. This was what I found in the store. Alright. Okay. And here we go with 4. Okay. Alright, I got the beans in there. Now what I'm going to do is, what I did is I got some thick sliced bacon here, if you could see. I did fry it up a little bit, rendered it down a little bit, but I didn't cook it really crisp. And I wanted to add a little bit of flavor to the beans, so I'm going to throw that in. It was probably about, I don't know, about a half a pound. Got that. Alright, I'm also going to add 1 white diced medium onion. Put that in there for some flavor. Okay. Alright. Like so. Okay. Next, what I'm going to add is a cup of brown sugar. So what I got here is probably about a cup left. I also use this in my rub, so I'm just kind of going to get this into the measuring. I'm not going to use the measuring cup. I'm just going to put this right in. Alright, so in goes the brown sugar. Alright. That. Alright. Okay, next is I'm going to actually go with almost 1 cup of ketchup. Get getting low on the bottle here, but I definitely got a cup. Sorry for the sound effects. Alright. Add that. Ketchup. Okay. Alright. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually also put some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Probably about a half a cup of that. Excuse me. This is nice and thick. Okay. About a half a cup on that. Alright. Get that in there. Okay. Alright. Just checking off my recipe, I'm sorry. Give me a second. Alright, about a quarter cup of apple cider vinegar. Give it just a little kick. I'll help offset some of the sweetness of the beans. Put that in there. Actually wash that out. Alright. We're going to go with about a half a cup of, I'm using brown mustard. I like it a little more spicy. Okay, nice and finishing up all my bottles of what I had left in the fridge. Alright, so I'm going to add the mustard. Alright. And then, saying about a quarter of a cup of molasses. Put that in. About a quarter of a cup. The wind is blowing. This is sticky. I'm trying to get that before I make a mess. Okay. Put that there. Cap that off. Alright. Then I'm going to little crushed black pepper. Alright, and I'm just going to salt a little bit. I'm not going to put too much salt because the bacon. Alright, that. And I'm going to hit it with a little of my homemade barbecue rub. I'm just going to sprinkle a little of that in there. A little added flavor. Alright. Alright, there goes the molasses. I forgot about putting the molasses in. This is going in. Alright. Alright. Now I'm just gonna stir this all up. Mix it well without making a mess. Get that all stirred up. And then I'll get it on the grill, on the smoker, cooking alongside my pulled pork. Alright, so let me get that all mixed up, and then I will show you when I throw it on the grill. Alright, so I got the beans on there, pulled pork cooking, so I'll let this go for a couple more hours. Okay, thanks for watching, I'll be back. Alright folks, I had a long stall on this piece of this Boston butt. I don't think it was anything I did wrong. I think it just, I read up a little bit on it. It said that sometimes you do get a tough piece, you know, that just, you got to fight through the stall. So, what I am is I finally broke through. It was stuck around 150, 155 for a while, and then it finally started shooting up. So I'm at about 175 right now, and it's getting a little late, so I'm actually going to wrap it in foil. You can see I got 2 layers of foil here, and I'm going to spray some apple juice on it, give it just a little bit of liquid, and then I'm going to wrap it up good and put it back in till I get up to about, you know, I'm shooting for like 195. All right, and I'll wrap it up, and I'll show you when I get it back on the grill. I just want to show you real quick my baked beans. I actually gave them a taste, and they were delicious. But I'm going to keep them heating up while I finish off the butt. All right. So I'm going to put the other rack back in. I'm going to put the butt back on it, and hopefully be eaten. I'm hoping within the next hour and a half. All right. Thanks again. I'll be back. All right. 13 and a half hours in. She's shredded like a dream. 8-pound pork butt. My homemade beans.